Hello everybody. In my previous videos, I mentioned that I'll give you information what you should be doing if one has COVID infection. First and foremost thing is do not panic, do not worry because there are instances where people have died just because of the fear of having the infection. You don't have to worry or fear because more than 90-95% of people are recovering without any problem. In the last 3 weeks, I have treated 250 patients, out of which only one person required admission, needing oxygen and remdesivir. Other 249 patients did not require oxygen or remdesivir, and all of them have recovered. Even the patient who has been admitted to hospital is due for discharge now. So 3 weeks, 250 patients recovered. So there is no need for you to worry. But you have to be cautious. As per the national data, 95% patients are recovering. But we do not know who that 5% patients who are dying because of the disease. So it is important for us to make sure that we do not get the disease of corona. That is the simple methods like I mentioned in my previous video. Mask up. The moment you step out of your house until you come back to your house, do not lower the mask up, covering your nose and mouth. It must be always, you should always be covering your nose and mouth. Number 2, self-sanitize yourself appropriately. Number 3, maintain social distance. Number 4, vaccinate yourself with a COVID vaccine as and when your turn comes up. Now, what you should do if you have infection? The most important thing is do not spread the infection into the community or to your family members or to your neighbors. Simply use the mask covering your nose and mouth all the time for 14 days. Number 1. Number 2, even the people in your house must be having the mask and frequent use of self-sanitization, maintain social distance and vaccinate. Number 3, who are the people who need admission to go to hospital? If somebody has a high temperature above 101 for more than 4 days, number 1. Number 2, if the oxygen saturations showing in the pulse oximeter are less than 95%. People whose saturations are between 95 and 90% should be cautious. But when the saturations drop below 90%, that is a warning signal. You might need admission, and definitely if the oxygen saturations drop below 90%, you must go and get admitted to appropriate hospital where the appropriate care is available for COVID treatment. Like I said previously, only 5 to 10% of people require oxygen treatment or remdesivir. So you don't panic, you don't worry because 95% of the patients are recovering. And when you have symptoms relating to COVID, go to a COVID center, government center nearby, get the RT-PCR test, and if the test is positive, government will give a kit of COVID medication. You take that up as advised. Along with that, you hydrate yourself well with nearly 3 liters of electrol powder solution or ORS, one small packet of ORS to be mixed with 1 liter of water, to be taken 1 from morning to afternoon, 2nd from afternoon to evening, 3rd from evening to night. But if you have kidney problems or heart problems, you take your doctor's advice regarding hydration. The other issue is that who requires a hospitalization, I already mentioned that one. If you follow these simple measures, you'll be cured without any problems, like the 95% of the people who are recovering from the COVID without any sequelae. So number 1, do not panic. Number 2, take precautions so as not to spread the infection among your family members or the community people or to the society. Number 3, use the medication kit given by the specialists or the government people. And number 4, if your warning signs like temperature more than 4 days, drop in oxygen saturation below 92%, then seek further expert medical advice for a probable hospitalization. So I wish and hope that everybody will follow these instructions and everybody will remain healthy. I pray to God to give us all a good health. Thank you, one and all.